Hey everyone. So I'm a total idiot and I was about 20 minutes into recording and my screen went black because that's what screens do when you don't touch your computer for a while, and I accidentally tapped stop button, and I don't really know how to use videos or computers or anything that well, so I just have to restart all over again. Fortunately, we're doing bar today. I had only made it through the upper body, so out of all the things on my body, my upper body is feeling the best. So yeah, let's do this. One take here. So we got bar today. If you've ever done bar before, you know what we're in for. We're in for a lot of isometric movements, small movements. It's not going to look like much, but it's going to be soul crushing and much harder than it looks. If you've ever done bar at a studio, such as like Pure Barre, Bar Method, any of those, you should probably just stop this video right now and take a rest day or do something else, go for a walk, because I have no business teaching bar. I don't know why I ever got certified in it, or who would certify me in it, because I'm terrible at it. I'm absolutely terrible at it. All the instructors at those fancy bar studios are majestic ballerinas, and I'm a really, really, really tight distance runner that really can't do bar or lift my leg very high. So if you're in the same boat as me, then hold on there. We're going to have a good burn. If not, if you're a ballerina and you're looking for some majestic bar workout, probably find something else. So all you're going to need for equipment today is 2 light weights. I have 5-pounders. I'm really thinking about switching to something lighter. Definitely no higher than 5s. 5 is the highest you're going to want to go here. So you can also use, if you don't have dumbbells or light dumbbells at home, you can use like wine bottles, you can use Gatorade bottles. If you see these little things right here, I might end up grabbing those, whatever they are. I don't know what they are, but Tim does a lot of construction stuff around the house, so got those laying around. I might grab those and use them. And then you're gonna need a sturdy, either a counter or a couch, because we're gonna grab onto it like a bar. I would not recommend using a chair, because it'll probably slide around and move on you, unless you have a really heavy family member that wants to sit in the chair while you're working out. I'd say grab a countertop. So if you hear any noise in the background, excuse the construction. Tim is working on the downstairs bathroom, and if you see behind me, that is our future Four Seasons room. So if you're looking behind me like, what's going on in there? Yeah, it's more construction. So let's get started. Let's start off with like a little stretch for the warm-up. So hopefully you can see me back here. All right, so we're just gonna start reaching down for those toes, alternate a little bend in each side here, get into those hamstrings and calves. The advantage to bar is that in between each section, we're gonna stretch a little bit, so that's fun and needed. Let's bring those hands down to the ground. Step those feet back to a plank. We're going to shift those hips back to the down dog and shift it back to the plank. Down dog to plank. Keep going. Shift it back and forward. And on our next down dog, we're going to hold it back. Hold it back there. Bring that right leg up. And we got some circles. And reverse that circle. And lower that leg down. Let's lift up your other leg. Circles. And reverse it. And lower that leg down. Shift it back to a plank. Let's hold here for a few seconds. And roll it up, reach overhead, slight arch back. And hopefully you are feeling warm and stretched out, because we're going to be doing a lot of things that require a little flexibility today. Again, I don't think I'm actually really certified to teach booty bar anymore. I especially probably shouldn't be doing it over a YouTube video. So please, no one report me to the booty bar police. No one sue me, please. I kind of do my own little mix-up version anyways. It's not even like a full, complete booty bar class. It's just kind of, you know, a general bar mix-up. So, no one tell booty bar that I'm doing this. And let's get started, guys. So let's grab your weights. We're just going to start with a shoulder raise. So just heels together, toes apart here. We're bringing those arms up to shoulder height and back down. Those weights might be feeling light here at first. I promise you, in a few minutes, they will not feel so light anymore. And last one, hold them up, bend those arms, push it overhead. All right, last one here. We're going to hold them up there, close and open. All right, this might look familiar from last week or earlier in the week. Let's hold those arms open and we're going to press those elbows down. So side view here, I'm pressing them down and sort of behind me. I'm flexing my lats here. So that's where you should be feeling it, right in those big wing muscles in your back. Let's do 2 more. And lower those weights down. Let's hinge it forward. We're going to open up those arms for a fly. So feet are wide, toes pointed right ahead. We're leading with those elbows on our way up. Feels so good to set those weights down for just a second. So flat back here, if you can go to side view of me. My knees are bent, my back is flat. Center of my back is squeezing. All right, last one. Now we're going to pulse it low, medium, high. Bring it back down. So we're standing up slowly as we pulse it up. All right, last one here. And now keep that bend in your knees, flat back, pull it back for a wide row. Again, another move that should be looking familiar to you. Maybe you did them with a little heavier weights earlier in the week. Guarantee these are going to start feeling heavy. All right, last one. Now cross them down, bring them back. Cross it and back. All right, on this last one, hold those elbows up, little pulses. Just moving it an inch back, squeeze. I know it burns, almost there. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, standing up. Give those shoulders a little roll here. All right. Then toes pointed forward. We're gonna face those palms back. We're gonna hinge forward, press them, and then palms come together to bring them forward. So back, palms at neutral. So we're hinging, and shoulder raising. So we're getting into the back of those arms here with each raise. I'm sorry, there's a cat on the counter. What are you doing on the counter? God, these cats think Mom's making a video. She's making a video, she can't yell at me. I will yell at you on video and everyone will know. All right, let's bring it back, come up with a leg. Bring it back, come up with a leg. So working on that balance a little bit here. All right, last one. Now we're gonna pulse it 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. All right, last one here. All right, bring those dumbbells to your thighs. We're gonna bring them up, around, and down, and back around. So just making a big circle here. All right, couple more here. Man, those light weights, they really add up, don't they? When you don't set your arms down, when it's all continuous, you can do a lot with some light weights. All right, let's do one more each side. And then we'll bend in those knees, slight hinge forward, elbows come out to the side, windshield wipers. So it looks goofy, looks kind of like a little marionette. Think straightening out those arms when they're out, getting into those triceps as well as your shoulders here. All right, now we're gonna pick up that pace a little bit. Last 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, final series here for arms. Elbows in at your sides. I wish I could say it was the easiest, but it's not. Let's press them out, bring them back in. Press them out, bring it back in. All right, last one. Now we're gonna go for 2 counts. Out 2, in 2. I guess when I say last one, I don't really mean last one then. All right, now last one. Hold them out, curl it in. All right, last one. Hold them out. Bring it up 2, down 2, up 2, down 2. This is where it starts to get really heavy. Last one. Hold it up there and drop it down for triceps. So notice how my elbows are staying right by my ears. I'm not letting them flare out. Squeeze them in by your ears. Keep that core tight. Really get into the back of your arm here. All right, on this next one, we're gonna drop them down, pulse it 1, 2, 3, and straighten. 1, 2, 3, and straighten. All right, last one here. And bring those dumbbells down, feet wide, little bend in those knees. Rack them at your shoulders. We're punching it out in front. This is our last upper body exercise here. So best you got. Rotate that palm down as you punch in front. I can't believe I stuck with the fives the whole time. I am going to be paying for this later. How awful am I at videoing? That twice now I've screwed up. I didn't record one time. The next one I recorded and then stopped. Oh, I'm stupid. All right, let's go double time. Fast as you can here. Burn out those shoulders. We're almost done with them. Last 5. And 3, 2, 1. And set those weights down. We are done with them. Oh, thank God. All right, let's put that hand on the counter. Drop it down. Look up towards your opposite side. Stretch that shoulder out here. And then other side. Hand on that counter. Hinge forward. Open up to that opposite side. And roll it up when you're ready. We are done with the weights now. From here on out, you're just going to need your counter. So to go over a few of our foot positions, for those of you who never did ballet, we got first position, which is heels together, toes apart. And then second position is going to be out wide, sumo position. Think sumo position. And then first position demi-point is going to be up on your toes, heels together. I typically don't use the term demi-point because I never did ballet, but when I say up on your toes, heels together, this is what I mean, squeezing your heels together. Sound good? Sounds great. Let's get this done. So we're going to start holding on to that counter. Those feet are going to be in that first position, so heels together, toes apart. And notice how when I do all these moves, my core is tight, my booty is tucked in, so my back is nice and flat as it can be here. So I'm going to bend my knees, so I drop down, roll to those toes, stand up, and bring those heels back to the ground. So bend, toes, lift, lower. Bend, toes, lift, lower. So notice how when I move, I'm just moving up and down. I'm not hinging forward at all. I'm not pressing my butt out. You know, many of us who are used to weightlifting, we're used to hinging, pushing your butt back, reaching your hips back. That's not what we're doing here. So we're changing things up a little bit. All right, now we're going to pick up that pace a little bit. So bend toes, lift, lower. Bend toes, lift, lower. All right, last couple here. And then this last one, let's hold it up at the top. We're going to bring those heels together. So slide that outside heel in to meet your other one. And then keeping it nice and tall, we're going to plie down and back up. So notice how I'm going straight down and straight up here. There's no hinge in my body. As much as it hurts, those quads, keep that hinge out. All right, on this last one here, we're gonna go down 1, 2, 3, and up. Pulse it down 1, 2, 3, and up. All right, this is where I screwed up. My screen goes black. There we go. Didn't screw it up this time. We're still filming. poor computer skills are so embarrassing. All right, last one. Now hold it up on those toes. I know we're feeling it. We're gonna go down for 4 counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So notice how I'm still not hinging. So go within your range of motion here. If you're not able to totally drop your booty down to the ground like I did on that first one, then don't do it. Just go down as far as you can. But we're going down for 4 and up for 4. I feel like I'm off here on my counting. That happens when you try to talk and count at the same time. Whew. Oh, my calves from yesterday. Who else is feeling it? We all feeling this? All right, keep going. We got one more. The torture doesn't end though. We're gonna bring it down and 2, up and 2. So down 2, up 2, down 2, up 2. Keeping it nice and straight here. Still no hinge. Whew. Remember, keep those heels glued together. Last one. Whew. All right, I need to shake it out. Oh my gosh, I have not done booty bar in so long. This is like hurting like crazy. Back to those toes if you shook them out like I did. Heels together. So really make sure for this one you have your heels squeezed together. A little bend in those knees. We're gonna swing your hips to the outside, crunch. Swing them to the inside, crunch. So we're doing a little hip swing and crunching those abdominals together. We have a bend in those knees. Think exhale with each tuck. Now we're gonna pick up that pace a little bit. Get into those obliques. Keep squeezing those heels together. Those heels touching and squeezing together is gonna help fire up those inner thighs. I know that's a point we all wanna hit. All right, now we're gonna swing it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting into those abs and legs here. Whew, hang on to it. Almost there. I was not expecting to take a second shower today. Looks like I'm gonna need to. Last one. And lower those heels down. Let's grab onto that counter as best you can. Reach those hips back to stretch it out. Whew. That should feel good on your hamstrings. Take one foot back, press into that counter, get into that calf here. A lot of work on our toes today, so your calves are gonna be sore. And then reach that opposite leg back, stretch out that other calf. All right. Then we're gonna do the other, there isn't really another side to this one, but we can flip sides if you want to face the other direction. I'm not going to, because if I flip my camera around, you're gonna see all the potato chips we've been binge eating all day. So we're gonna keep the camera facing this way. Tim, do you want to join for booty bar?
Fuck no.
Tim doesn't like booty bar. We're gonna go wide with those feet this time. So remember that sumo position. Feet wide, toes are pointed out. We're gonna do that same thing all over again. So bend, come up to those toes, straighten and lower. So bend, toes, lift, lower. Bend, toes, lift, lower. So still keeping that body nice and straight here. So depending on your flexibility and the range of motion that you got, you might be able to sink a little bit deeper than I am. So don't let me being your visual model prevent you from reaching your full potential in this workout. All right, let's pick up that pace a little bit. So bend toes, lift, lower, bend toes, lift, lower. So quicker pace here. All right, last one. Hold it up on those toes, and then we're gonna just plie it down, bring it back up. So still keeping the body nice and straight here. We're just rolling down the wall, and then straight back up. Try to push those knees out over your toes. I'm kind of glad you can't see me that well because my knees don't like to go out over my toes. I'm so stiff. I need a massage. I just need a whole new body. Mine's too tight for me. All right. Last one here. Now we're going to pulse it down. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. All right, last one here. All right, then let's lower those heels back down to the ground, a little bend in those knees. We'll take both hands to our hips. We're gonna crunch it forward, so pelvic thrust forward, belly button as tight as it goes, back to neutral. Pull it forward, back to neutral. So side view with me right now. That to that. So pull it forward, accentuate that pull in to neutral. So really exhale and pull that belly button in. Think of each pelvic tilt here as a crunch. So we're exhaling and crunching, engaging those abs with each tilt. And then let's pick up the pace. So crunch, 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 crunch. Keep going here. You should be feeling those abs. Engage them here if you're not. All right, almost there. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Straighten out those legs. Let's pull off that bar or counter again. Reach those hips back. Alternate a little bend in each side here to get a little deeper into each leg. This is a great thing about bar, at least we get to like stretch out a little bit more today. All right, then let's roll it back up. All right, let's see what we got next. Oh man, why do I do this? Why do I do this? All right. I'm sorry. This is gonna be tough, but we're gonna get through this. So let's grab onto that bar. I'm gonna grab onto the counter here because I feel like I have a little bit more leverage and you guys can kind of see me better from here. So we're gonna step it out. So our feet are right underneath our hips. So we're standing up tall here. Arms are straight. We're gonna lift up to those toes. Feet are together here. Feet together. Lift up to those toes, and then we are gonna pull off that countertop. So we're in a seated position here. So if you notice, my back is totally flat. I'm not sure what the best way to grab onto your counter is. If you have a lip on your counter, that is perfect. I don't, so we're working on grip strength. So holding it in that chair position, our heels are lifted. We're gonna go down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. Ooh, and we are already feeling that burn here. Keep that back nice and straight. You're gonna wanna do that, don't do that. Keep it nice and flat. We're in that chair. Only set those heels down if you need to readjust your grip. That's the only way you're going to set those heels down, because I don't want anyone falling. All right, now we're going to pulse it down. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. Whew. All right, last one here. And hold it down there. Hold it, hold it. I hope you all are dying as much as I am right now. Whew. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right. Well, that one's down. Next up, we're going to keep gripping onto that counter. Feet are right underneath your hips. We're going to try to get that back flat here. So back as flat as you can get it. Feet right under your hips. We're pulling off that counter as best you can. Let's bring that left leg up first. So notice how my hips are facing downward. I'm not opening up like this. They're facing down. Legs as straight as it can get. We're going to bring that toe down to tap. Lift it back up. Down to tap and lift. Tap and lift. All right, last 2. And hold it up. 1, 2, 3, and tap. 1, 2, 3, and tap. I'm almost feeling my standing leg working more than my leg that's up. Hopefully your head's down and you're just focusing on yourself right now, because I'm looking at myself and it is ugly. Very ugly. All right, last one. Now bring that foot behind your other leg and back up. So we're going to cross that body, back up. All right, last one. Now bring that knee in, both legs bend, shoot the leg out. Bend both knees, shoot it. Bend and shoot. Bend and shoot. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring that leg forward. Let's come down for a lunge. Press those hips forward. Get into that hip flexor on your standing side, inner thighs on your leg that's up. Now we just gotta do that on the other side. It's short, but evil. All right, let's roll it up. Let's knock this other side out. Keep your head down and don't look at me because it's so ugly. I'm so horrible at this. All right, right leg is coming up this time, guys. So scoot those hips back. Your feet are right underneath your hips. Back as flat as you can get it while gripping onto that countertop. Let's bring that right leg up. Remember, hips are down. We're not opening. Hips are facing the ground. Tap that toe. Bring it back up. Tap it and bring it up. All right, last 2. Next one, hold it up. 1, 2, 3, and down. Pulse it. 1, 2, 3, and down. Try to keep the rest of your body nice and steady. That movement's just coming from your butt cheek here. Last one. Now bring that foot across that other side and back up. Cross, back up. All right, last 2. And bend both knees in, shoot that leg. Bend both in and shoot. Bend, shoot. 4, 3, 2, 1, and take that leg forward. Come down to the ground. Press those hips forward for a lunge. Stretch it out. Please, if you're dying as well, leave me a comment in the comment section so that I know I'm not the only one dying. For real. If you're dying, leave me a comment. If you aren't dying, then I guess leave me a comment and tell me that I'm out of shape and need to up my game a little bit. All right. Once you're feeling thoroughly stretched out here, we're going to bring it down to the ground for some abs. So normally for abs, we would be hanging onto the bar. For this, we're just going to set our hands right behind us. I'm starting with my feet. We're just going to set our hands right behind us. Core is tight. We're not rounding through that back at all. And first one, we're going to bend that knee, straighten. Ooh, why can't I do this? Man, not being flexible sucks. Bend, straighten, lower. Bend, straighten, lower. Now, if you are actually good at bar, you can probably get your leg like up here. Straighten that leg out as much as you can here. All right, last one. And other leg. Bend, straighten. See, this side's better. I don't know why my left side is like better with flexibility than my right. I'm like stronger on my right side, but my flexibility is better on my left. Not by much, but some. So think exhaling and pulling that belly button in with each lower here. So bend, straighten, exhale. Bend, straighten, exhale. Last two. All right. Now let's bend both knees in here. We're going to lift those feet up. We're going to tap one pinky toe down, lift them. Other pinky toe. Lift, tap, lift, tap. Man, I'm not sure where I'm feeling this more, my legs or my core. It's so funny how these home workouts have been beating me up so much. I feel like I'm gonna leave this quarantine way fitter than I was when I came into it. And that's after, you know, lifting heavy weights and all that good stuff. Now I'm stuck with like 5s and I'm destroying myself. Last 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, bring those feet down. Let's bring those hands together. We're gonna roll it back. We're gonna sit it up, up, down, down. All right, one more here. And then let's move it over to the right side. Down, down, up, up. Get into that right oblique here. Last one. And then over to your left side, swivel it over, down, down, up, up. last one here. And take a deep breath. I'm cutting it off here. How are we feeling, everyone? Hopefully good. Hopefully a little sweaty, a little out of breath maybe. Let's stretch it out. Let's bring that left leg in. Reach for your right toes. Oh man. Barre gets me every time. I think, oh, it's not that bad. No, it is. I mean, the next day you don't feel quite as horrendous as you do after some workouts, but you definitely feel it. Hopefully though, I'm thinking all this stretching that we did in between each exercise will help us out here. Let's bend that leg, lay it over your left side. Now it's funny, so Tim really hates booty bar. He used to do it with me all the time when I taught, and I would drag him to class and he hated it. The first time he ever did it, he actually was sore. He did it on, I think, a Monday. He was still sore that Wednesday, and sore enough where he was hanging out with his dad, and his dad was like, "What's wrong with you? Why can't you walk right?" So, yeah. It's not for the faint of heart, right? Twist those hands off to the side, get into those obliques here. And bring it down to that form. Reach overhead, reach to the ceiling. And then let's swivel over to that other side. Reach for your left toes. Hopefully everyone's been making it outside, I hope. It's been pretty nice lately. At least it could be worse. I was thinking earlier today, I'm like, it's too bad we couldn't have gotten quarantined in like the middle of summer when we could like literally be outside all day long. But I think that misses the point of quarantine. All right, let's walk those hands off to the side, twist through that waist here. And bring it down to that form. Reach overhead, really push that hip forward to get into that quad. And then bring it back up. Let's take those knees wide, toes together. Reach those hands out in front here. Sink those hips down, your chest toward the floor. Walk those hands over to your left side. Right hand over your left. Reach those hips back, get that chest down. And then walk those hands over to your right side. Left hand over your right. Sink those hips back, chest down. And walk them back forward. And lift it up to those toes. Reach your hips back, downward dog here. Really push it back. Try to get those heels down to the ground. Pedal it out a little bit, alternate a bend, get deeper into each side. And then when you're ready, walk those hands back up to your toes. And deep breath in, roll it up. And we are all done, guys. I hope you liked the bar today. I know it's more challenging than it seems. And if you've done bar before, and I'm sorry, you probably thought this was horrible, and I am not pretty to watch, but I'm definitely not pretty to watch doing bar. I am so bad at it. This is my weakness. Despite having used to teach it, it is my weakness. So I did this because I thought it'd be helpful for everybody. I thought it'd be a nice little burn. You don't really need any equipment for it, and we can all use the stretch right now. So if you like this video, if you like this bar, leave me a comment. If you were kind of dying a little bit inside like I was, leave a comment. If you think I'm a big wuss, you can still leave me a comment. I'm not offended. It's okay. I know it. Remember, I'm just your normal average trainer who likes to eat chips and guac. Just posting videos to YouTube, just trying to help everyone out here. I'm no YouTube star, so like this, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.